Hello everyone! Good afternoon, good day. Hope you're all doing well. Got started a little bit later than I expected, but that's due to various things going on here. So what I am going to do is I'm going to switch it over so we won't lose much time. I do apologize in advance if there are some loud sounds that do come through on the recording. It's really not the intent. It's just unfortunately they are doing some work where I am, and well, rather construction where I am, so there is going to be a little bit of noise here and there. I hope it shouldn't come too much in the recording. I did try to do what I could to reduce the amount, but we'll see what happens. So Tataru, what do you have to say? Friends gathered. I realize you've got lots to do before you depart, so I won't keep you any longer. I do hope you can find a moment for yourself and that the others can as well. They said they were returning to the Baldessian Annex, though I doubt they stayed for long. If you decide to go looking for them, I suggest speak with Kyle first. I'm sure they would have told her their plans. So Baldessian Annex it is, so let's just rush on over there and see what your old Kyle has to say. Well, really shouldn't call her old. She's not that old. Baldessian Annex. And there she is. There's Kyle. You're back. I take it you received your gift from Sataru. Yeah, we did. It was some clothes. It was a surprise long in the making, with many long hours of fretting to get everything just right. I'm glad to see it realized and with great success. If you're looking for the others, though, they've already taken their leave. Y'shtola, Thancred, and Urianshe have gone to the last stand for a bite to eat. Elise and Graha, meanwhile, thought their time better spent poring over books at the Numenon. As for Alphino and Estinian, well, they've elected to pay a visit to the Levio estate, though Estinian seemed somewhat reluctant to go. I'm sure they'd all be glad for your company if you have a mind to seek them out. Should you be feeling peckish, I'd suggest heading to the last stand before Y'shtola and the others finish eating. But above all else, it would be foolish to run headlong into battle a fatigued mess. So do remember to get a good night's sleep. Oh, that we shall. So first stand, huh? I wonder what they're eating. Wonder what I can have. Oh, maybe I can have a burger. That actually sounds really, really good right about now. Yeah, let's go to Fuller's Harbor. See if we can find out there. So it shouldn't take us... Yeah, right over here, wasn't it? Yeah. So where is they sitting? Oh, all the way in the corner. Well, they have a nice view. Absolutely fantastic view. Hey, Tancred. Elise, come to make our trio or quartet, have you? Please have a seat, and we'll see about getting you a drink. Oh, I could use a very nice warm drink right now.
Your business with Tataru is finished.
Oh yes. Oh, they've already gone into the wine.
My, what a thoughtful surprise. Whatever would we do without her?
We'd go crazy without her.
Indeed. And she's right, you know. It hasn't been all doom and gloom.
True.
Feels like a lifetime ago that Master Louis Soir gathered us together to form the Circle of Knowing. Since then, we have experienced much. But rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
Well, there's always time to get new knowledge.
Forsooth. As a student, vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world. Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure. Even from those whom I called enemies have I learned many a valuable lesson.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
Oh, plenty and more. Oh, I still love these night shots.
Ultima Thule, where the bringer of the end makes her nest. I, for one, can't possibly imagine.
Oh, they're allowing him to drink ale? Because wasn't it last time he wasn't at the last get-together? He really
Whatever
wasn't?
awaits us there, we will
Because
survive.
Oriange was saying,
We must,
keeping him in check.
for her.
Farine, yeah. You've nothing left to prove, not to Reen, nor Minfilia. We'll get through this together. Just make sure you bring enough ammunition. No. You got nothing left to prove. You guys have done so much.
Is aught the matter?
I don't think so, per se.
No, it's nothing. I just... Well, lately I find myself surprised at how much I've changed. How much we've all changed.
Considering as to everything's gone on, absolutely. It's been so much since the happening in ARR.
We've come far together,
Pizza!
and if we have aught to say about it, we'll
Oh,
go
that looks
further
good.
still.
Oh, and a
Aye.
wrap?
We will avert this calamity and return home.
Mm.
In preparation for which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve after the proverbial dust is settled.
Oh, that's a good point too. What are they going
What
to do
with
afterwards?
the primals and Ascians all but dealt with, I suppose we'll need to look for new hobbies. In all seriousness, though. In uniting to overcome a common foe, the disparate peoples of the world have found a way forward together. It's a truly gratifying sight to see.
The world united,
Indeed.
for the most part.
Though it was many years in the making, we have successfully set in motion the gears of fundamental change.
Mm-hmm.
With this, we have fulfilled our humble role as a symbol of hope. And I dare say it is time to bow out.
Oh, retirement?
After
Really?
all, there is
Huh.
no shortage of hands to bear the torch in our stead.
You know, I never really considered I might live long enough to see an after.
Hmm.
But even if my time as a scion came to an end, I don't expect that much will change.
But what will you do with all this free
Traveling
time?
the world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. I must confess, I too have yearned to see more of the world.
Are they going to go on
If thou
a
art
journey
amenable
together?
to the suggestion, I would
Yeah.
accompany thee. Mine ability to affect an air of normalcy through artful disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
Aye, well, improvement is relative. You still look suspicious no matter what you wear. What of you, Ishtola? Any grand plans?
Try to find a way to get back to the first?
Why,
Go see Runar?
continue my quest for knowledge, naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections, to which end I must find a means to travel between worlds.
Mm-hmm. I do
'Tis
want to
the
see
least I
her
must
get
do
back
if I'm
with
to keep
Runar,
my
though.
promise.
Yes.
Should my pursuits prove unduly arduous, I won't hesitate to call on you.
Call
in
on me
return,
all you want.
I will take you to see Reen one day. I'm sure you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
Mhm.
Spare me.
Oh, come on.
And what of thee? What wouldst thou pursue at duty's end?
Oh. I haven't really thought about that.
Here's yours. My apologies for the wait.
Oh, thank you.
Well, shall we make a toast?
Oh, absolutely. What should we toast to, though?
Victory.
Okay, that works.
To our comrades.
To the future of the star.
For the construction to end. That is mine. I apologize in advance, guys. There is some construction going on down below me, which is unfortunately something I really can't do much about. I've been trying to limit it as much as I can. But unfortunately, stuff is going to come through. Thankfully, it's slightly better than yesterday. But how's everybody doing? It seems like we're having dinner out under the stars. Oh, I'm glad you can't hear it. Thank you so much for letting me know, Jess. They've been doing, moving some pipes around, I think. Hey, Rosetta. Thank you. Good. Okay. Again, just I tried to make some adjustments to OBS and my microphone, so hopefully it doesn't come through much. But yeah, it's been a trying few days at least. Leaving so soon, I suppose is for the best. If you'd rather not explore the bottom of a bottle with the Rianche, I dare say the others would welcome your company as well. If you can find them, that is. Oh gosh. Rianche has good dialogue if you talk to him. Oh, I will talk to him. In any case, as long as you make the most of your time, then that all is what matters. I say, Elise, whence came this simulacrum that standeth beside thee? Rianche, go home, you're drunk. I see falsely, but Yashola and Thancred but moments ago employed the self-same doubling magic. Alright then, keep thy secrets. Yeah, Rianche, go home, you're drunk. You can't hold your ale. You definitely can't hold his ale. You can always count on your friends to help you maintain perspective. A pity mine can't take up the first pleasure in it. I'd like to think I give as good as I get, though I'd fare better with the occasional assist from our consummate nodder. Oh, you'll always have me as an assist. But it's all in good fun, and I wouldn't have it any other way. God, he's such a lightweight, yes. Totally a lightweight. So I have to speak with Elise and Alphino. And whereabouts are they? Well, they said Elise was over by the Numenon. And Alphino was over by the Levio estate. I think that's what they said. So which one shall we visit first? I think I'm going to save Ali for last. So let's go. Oh, gosh. Let's go to Levio estate. And oh gosh, that came through. Where do we go? Oh, into the estate. Oh no. Estienne, you are looking very dapper, sir. What? Surely this isn't the first time you see me without my armor. I'm trying to recall. No, I think I've seen you without your armor a couple of times. But oh my gosh, man, you look good. Just a height difference between these two.
Oh. What brings you here?
I'm checking on you.
Ah, so you were worried that the Levier household might again be gripped by turmoil. All is well, I assure you. In my letters home, I had made mention of Estinian, you see.
Oh, so you're
My
taking him to
mother
go
wished
see
to
Mum?
meet the legend in person, and
Ah.
so we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
Yes, we should see Mum before we go.
Where were you in my hour of need? Fell beasts I can face, but I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
Well,
be
I for one thought you
fine.
held your own. Mother was the picture of delight.
I might have been delighted myself, were we in a tavern with more agreeable drink.
Why does have any different outfits like you were
The
saying?
thought of fleeing crossed my
Because
mind.
so many
But
people
what
love
then?
Estinian, that's the reason
I'd
why.
never hear the end of it, least of all from Tataru.
I'm sorry. 'Twas not my intent to cause you such distress.
Aw.
It's just... It was one of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth. That's not to say I think we won't be returning.
Wonder what else your mother said, though.
Yet, given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today.
Exactly.
After all, tomorrow is never promised.
Tomorrow's never promised. Yeah.
It's fine. Not like I had better things to do. Besides, seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own.
I
Be we
want
rich
more
or poor,
backstory with
Family
Estinian.
is family. Well, it's past time we were on our way.
I want to go inside and I wanted to speak to Emilias.
Wait!
I'm not a waiter.
Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends.
Oh, don't
But
do
through it all,
this.
You didn't give up on me.
Alfie, don't do this.
To have returned here with you at my side. It means
Oh
more
crap,
to me
don't
than
do
you
this,
know.
don't do this. Why are you giving me red flags? Why?
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
Between the other Scions and now this. Oh god, now I'm worried.
Forgive me, but it needed to be said.
I'm the one who owes you thanks. Were it not for you, I would not be alive today, nor come to terms with Nidhogg's spirit. I am ever grateful.
Oh no. What will you say? I suppose I ought to thank the both of you as well. You are never one to forsake a friend, Alphino. I'll be counting on you. I suppose I ought to thank the both of you as well. Let's just keep the red flags going.
Well, we needn't make it a competition. You know, this must be what Hydaelyn meant when she spoke about depending on one another. However treacherous the road before us, together we will prevail.
Oh, this just gives me so much worry. I am so freaking worried at this point. What else do you have to say? All that remains is to return to the annex and give my armor one last polish. I expect Alphino has maintenance to carry out on those floating things of his too. His Newland? A few of our comrades decided to remain while in Charlian after making their deliveries. Did you happen to pass any on your way here? Please let me be able to speak to Emilios. And what does she say? Oh, she's not here? Oh, fudge. I want to speak to Emilios and ask her as to what she... like, just different thoughts that she had. Oh. Darn it. Okay, guess off to Numenon. That would... oh, over there. Well, Studium's probably the closest? Well, between the Studium and the Baldessian Annex, I think either way I would have been fine. And since I can't use my mount here, I may as well just run on... Hey! Oh my god, Puddingway! Puddingway! Ah, Elise! I've come to the Studium in order to study the ways of the pudding. Alas, my creations don't jiggle as they should just yet, but I will persevere. I wonder if we'll see any other Loprits here, though. Oh, there you are. Oh my gosh, they're nodding off. It'd be a shame to wake them. Snore. You try speaking with Elise, but she is fast asleep. Am I gonna poke them to wake them up, or just wait for them to wake up on their own? Oh, I feel so bad. Although they look so cute when they sleep. Oh, we'll just sit and wait. Okay. Well, this does give me a moment to just sit and relax and just try to take in everything, right? Oh, Kryl!
Oh.
Yeah, they're sleeping.
Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come.
Mm-hmm.
Just as well. They've been running themselves ragged of late. Unlike you and the others, I'm a few steps removed from the danger and excitement. The things you all get up to never fail to impress me. But by the same token, I can't help but worry.
It'll be okay, Kryl. At
Not only
least
for your
I hope,
safety,
but I'm worried now.
But for your happiness. After everything you've sacrificed, you earned it 1,000 times over. From the simple pleasures of tucking into a hearty meal or collapsing into a comfortable bed, to the grand triumphs of visiting legendary lands or finding true love. You deserve all the joy in the world.
This all sounding so
There is
final.
so much that life has to offer. So much to be treasured and shared with those we hold dear. So promise me this. Come what may, you won't give up on your own happiness. When you're out there fighting tooth and nail, it's all too easy to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all. Remember that.
I will. Oh, he's waking up. I love Kryl too. She's just so sweet.
Oh, this feels familiar.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Well,
It's good to be awake.
Wait. What am I? Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
Oh, you did. It was so sweet.
Not that there's any shame in it, but you were sleeping like babies.
How embarrassing.
Oh.
Not a word to anyone. Understood? Not one word.
Okay.
I'm told that sleeping in proper beds of your own choosing is a much more effective way to prepare for battle.
Mm-hmm. But still.
So, what were the two of you doing here?
Besides watching you sleep? Oh, we're
I
going
had a
to
few
check in
books
on
to
you.
return to the library. Thought I'd take care of it while I could.
Hello, Laura. How you doing?
And you?
It's a secret. Just enjoying a little peace and quiet. Nothing in particular. Just enjoying a little peace and quiet. It's hard to find. But honestly, glad. Hope you guys are both doing well today, though. What else does everybody have to say? If nothing else, these two seem to be in good spirits. Still, I'll see them back to the annex for some proper rest, even if I have to drag them by the ears. And Raha? That's enough reading for one day. As we don't know how long we'll be away, I'd best return these books before we depart. And eat. I'm absolutely famished. What about you? Oh, I ate before I came here. Hey, Eric. I'm doing not too bad. Just dealing with still a fair bit of construction, unfortunately. So yeah, you may hear it coming through on the mic, and I do apologize. And Elise? Gods, I didn't realize I was so tired. One moment I was resting my eyes, and the next. I should go and get some air. Maybe a quick bout of training, but not sleep. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Sleep when you're dead, huh? Sleep when you're dead? Oh, I have to go to the Baldacine in it. So let me just head back this way. And for other folks who are trails endurers, happy Trails in the Sky first chapter day to you. I hope that you are enjoying your playthroughs of the game. Elise, welcome back, Elise. Return to catch a final few wings before embarking on your mission, I presume? You'll be happy to know your chambers have been cleaned and fresh linens laid out. I pray you enjoy the sweetest dreams on this final night before the big day. Hey, Gilgamesh, if they were to add a new race to this game, what would it be? Aw. Like race as in which character, like what characters players can choose from? That night in the Royal Menagerie in Alamigo. Elise? Maybe? Or Rabba? No! That's gotta be Xenos. Yeah, it's Xenos. Oh, congratulations, Eric. Not staying long, just wanted to check in on you and just know it got first chapter in season pass for 120 Canadian total due tax. Oh, nice. Very nice, very nice. Congratulations. Enjoy, enjoy. Playable?
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly.
Oh, Alice's line really stuck to him. Huh. Gilgamesh, let me just get through this cutscene and maybe I can think about it a little bit more.
In that transcendent moment, what was it that I sought in you?
Hmm.
Anne, what was it that you sought in me?
Hmm. Scions is a little bit grumpy he didn't get to play, and thus it dawns. The day of reckoning. I'm surprised we didn't get like this whole like days until sort of like how they do in Majora's Mask. Deep breath, let it in, let it out. Very important to let it out. Oh, do I have to say some words of courage? About leaving everything
How
behind.
often have we thus assembled?
So many times to save
To combine our
the
knowledge and
world.
seek solutions to the problems before us.
Back at the Waking Sands, it was all we could do to address the most minor of troubles. Who could have realized what we'd find when we began to look to the sources of the realm's woes?
At the Rising Stones, we made great strides and shared many moments. From the joyous to the sorrowful.
Yeah.
We've had occasion to call other places home too.
Mm-hmm.
Be it Ishgard or Kugane, we were fortunate to find sanctuary wherein we might take stock and continue our fight.
The falling snows.
I was honored to host this company in the Crystarium, to stand with you all as we confronted the truth of the star itself.
And now from this place, we go to fight the most important battle of all.
The Forum has sent word. The Ark is ready. The Loporrits naturally will be commanding the vessel. They will see the 8 of you to Ultima Thule.
We'll be back as soon as we can. I'm just very worried. There's all these death flags they had before. It seems like everybody's giving like their final, like, it sounds very final.
Upon arriving, your objective is to find and vanquish Meteion. As a final formality, the Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, are you certain you wish to do this?
We are.
Then, ere you report to Thalmasane,
Thalmasane.
I leave
Okay,
you with
that's how I
these
pronounce
words.
it. Hmm?
you must triumph.
We will triumph. I'm
What
just
that
worried
means
about the
will
cost.
differ for each of you. To make it back home, or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether. Yet whatever it is that drives you, I have faith in its power to see you through. So please, triumph. Triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
Oh.
Let us be off then.
Oh, Tataru. Don't cry. Then I'm gonna cry
Wait.
too. Don't cry. Don't cry. Otherwise, I'm gonna fall.
Both Kryl and I will be there to see you off, but as your receptionist, I feel I need to say this here.
Hmm? What is it?
Safe journey, all of you. And be safe.
I promise. Although that's a promise I may not be able to keep. You can count on it. You too, Tataru. You too, Tataru. I love Tataru. She's so sweet. Sure, her and Kryl. As for a new playable race, I though probably it won't ever happen considering we have the Viera. I'd love to play as a Loporrit. They're so adorably cute. They're just so freaking adorable. And Amy Jess, you want to play a goblin? Yeah, that would be rather neat. Although, how much can you really... I'd be curious though as to how much you'd be able to customize it, because with the goblins they have here, they are, they have the masks on, so... Would you get to choose your style of mask, or would it be something else? And Gilgamesh, you want to play Rogadin. You like tall ladies. Ah, yeah, somebody very tall, that'd be very cool. See a different aspect of the world. Unto the heavens. I suppose this is where we part ways. For now, at least. Would that I had sage words of wisdom to share ere you depart. Mayhap the teachings of Galuf Valdesian will suffice? Surrender not to anger or hatred, he said. Look beyond them, and there find true strength. What one sees beyond is open to interpretation, I think. But for me, it would be things I cherish most in life. Things I believe are worth fighting for. Something to consider as you venture into the sea of stars. And now we have to head on over to Thelm's End. I think the bone of the Season Pass DLC is available yet to download, getting errors. And yeah, I think that's what they mentioned, is that there have been some errors and that it's being worked on. I don't know all about it, but that was just what I heard. And here, oh, I should have chosen something else. How did I get here? Ah, it was over here in Euphoria. So, Eric, yeah, I think it's more of a... We have to be patient before we can... before that DLC is becoming available. At least that's what I've heard so far. Let's go to lower levels. And let's go onto our ship of dreams. Oh, I'm just glad to hear that a lot of the noise isn't coming through, because oh my gosh, I can hear it a fair bit. The worst was the past couple of days, because there's more demolition than anything else. Oh my word. Are they finished work? Holy mittens! Everybody's here! I don't know how to make it too! had this experience before with Trail's game. Okay. Alpha? Quick, quick, quick! Alpha appears to be trying to cheer you on. Lip loop. The miniature model of Omega appears to be staring intently at the art. I need to speak to everybody. Man is said to fear what he does not know, yet you would venture unto the greatest of unknowns. I say to you, daughter of man, that you need not fear. Oh, sorry for all the noise. See if I can wait for them to finish hammering. There we go. So too does he share our kinship with the heavens and our ancient home amidst the stars infinite. Oh! Around the last stand, Nero's there? Okay, I may have to pop by to go see him. I pray you go forth and prove this bond of ours, tempered and tested, shall endure unbroken for 1,000,000 years. Hey, Ernfell! First, the great exodus. And now this. It seems there's no end to our work. In truth, more than a few gleaners were distressed to learn that their earlier efforts were for nothing. Sorry guys. It was no easy task convincing them that the new plan was for the best, I can tell you that. Not sure if it's still there, because it's normally around the time Scions having dinner in your Sea Double. Okay. That's the first one you heard? Okay. Again, my apologies guys. I'm trying to keep it as much to a minimum as I can, because unfortunately the work that's being done is right below me. In truth, more than a few gleaners were distressed to learn their earlier efforts were for nothing. It was no easy task convincing them that the new plan was for the best, I can tell you that. I can't tell you every man believes this is the wisest course, but I can say that all will be forgiven if you deliver us from the coming doom. And if you don't, well, at least you won't get the earful. I certainly will. It's troubling enough that the brute Sicard left without warning, leaving me to carry all those cumbersome containers, but that he failed to be present to send you off is absurd. What could possibly be more deserving of his attention at a time like this? He didn't necessarily want to be around you much anymore, or is there something else he was asked to do? It is no easy thing to say, leave the star to us, but we must and we will. As proud members of the Scions, we have a duty to uphold, and we needn't do so alone. Those dark days we were driven from the rising stones and hunted as traitors are a thing of the past. We have allies in abundance now. Which is to say, you needn't worry about us. Go forth in the knowledge that the Scions will labor without rest in your absence. Ori! Though our fellow Scions couldn't be here, they wanted me to tell you that no matter what calamity may befall us, they will never give up. And neither should you. No matter how far you may go, we will be with you in spirit. No matter how dark it may seem, your light will shine and endure. Oh, no. I play on North American servers. So right now for me, it's afternoon. Mistress Kryl tells me your investigation into my theories on Akasha and its relation to the final days, and made clear the source of our woes. I am elated to know my work was of some benefit, but I could not have shared it with you had you not rescued me from the tower that day. I yet owe you a great debt, one I may never fully repay, but I shall try nonetheless. Not only through my research, but through my desire to see you succeed. which I believe may influence the action in our favor. Small though the effect may be. Yes, so long as we have hope, there is a chance we may influence the outcome of this calamity. Yeah, right now for me, it's almost 3 o'clock. We were quite fortunate the Lockrid's Hyper Hopper was based on principles similar to those of Etheirology. Integrating it with the Ark's existing systems might well have been impossible otherwise. We may have Charlene's wealth of knowledge at our disposal, but theirs is technology far beyond anything we have ever studied. You are familiar with teleportation magics, yes? The momentary conversion of the body into ether that it may travel via the life stream from one physical point to another. Their Hyper Hopper enables transport through a similar method, but not one involving the life stream. Rather, it utilizes highly condensed ether to create an ethereal current of its own. Oh, that is rather cool. This current is exponentially faster and more powerful than the naturally occurring ones which we are accustomed. So much so, in fact, that the ethereal conversion of the physical form is not a prerequisite for traversal. If you are concerned about side effects such as ethereal sickness, yes, I would be worried about that, you need be, oh thank goodness. You should emerge at your destination hale and whole. In theory. At the very least, I can assure you it's safer than the experimental aetherite you used to reach Razadan. Oh gosh, yes. I remember that when we got sick. that was so funny. What was it? Membrita has been on my mind more often of late. How different life may have been if not for our research into teleportation magics. Perhaps she never would have gained an interest in ethereological studies. But to abandon our work out of misplaced guilt for who she could have been would have been a disservice to the memory of who she was. Nay, it was because of her that we found the resolve to carry on. And now we stand at the edge of a new frontier, with a ship ready to bear you unto the distant stars and beyond. This arc is as much as her accomplishment as it is ours. I regret nothing. Oh gosh. That must have been so hard for them to carry on though. Oh, there's all the people over here I need to speak to too. So this is the ship that will bear us into Ultima Thule. I thought you would have said something else. Well, you guys have mentioned some stuff earlier. That even Wolfusvin and Blovita should be in attendance is most unexpected, but I am nonetheless heartened by their presence. Justinian back in armor, of course. For so many to see us off like this seems wholly unnecessary. Still, I'll not begrudge them for wishing us well. You better not. This is the pinnacle of alchemy, a synthesis of modern innovation and ancient wisdom of Alag. The Ark's engine appeared to be capable of processing condensed etheric quantities that I never thought possible. I wasn't expecting quite so many people to be seeing us off. Well, we've got all these people seeing us off, and I'm so happy to see everybody too. I'll send word to the Alliance leaders the very moment the ship takes off. Obviously, they couldn't be here, but I'm sure they'll be cheering you on every step of the way. Quite the turnout, wouldn't you say? Then again, who would want to be present for a once-in-a-lifetime event? They said work on the Ark is finished, but you certainly wouldn't know by looking at it. It's still... Well, I don't really... Well, see at least a couple people there. Let us hear what Father has to say. Well, we will, but first we have to talk the living way. The Ark is missing one last but very crucial component before we are ready to take off. It should be arriving shortly. What are we missing? Oh gosh, poor Snow. At least I could see your reaction because I didn't get to see Emilian's. Oh. Is this voice?
Present and accounted
Oh,
for.
good. I was hoping it would
Good.
be.
As you
See,
will have
he's
heard,
happy.
the Ark is ready. All that remains is to board and be on your way.
But I thought Living Way said there's something missing.
I've seen my fair share of tight
But
schedules.
Nero,
but
it
this
makes a
bloody
wedge.
murder.
Oh, good. I got to see you guys before we go.
But we did it. We finished the ship. It's safe, fit for purpose, and looks good to boot. Aye, it's a garland through and through.
I really don't know what we'd do without you. Thank you for everything.
Ah, don't mention it. Ever since that episode with Omega, I've been toying with the idea of starfaring vessels. And as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. We've learned a lot, let me tell you.
Oh, those two are so freaking
In
cute.
case you're wondering about payment, the ongoing existence of the world ought to do. But feel free to throw in a colorful recounting of your journey on your return.
Absolutely.
So, have you thought of a name?
Oh, yeah. Teeny tiny toy
A
boat?
name? Wasn't everyone just calling
Yeah.
your father's teeny tiny toy boat?
Yeah, that should be the name, right?
Well,
the
seeing as
SS
its
Tiny Tub?
purpose has changed, I thought a more eloquent name was in order. I suggested as much to Fortuno, who seemed quite amenable to the idea.
So what's the new name?
As you know, this vessel is the culmination of heretofore unprecedented collaboration. And though said collaboration is owed to the Scions, there is another whose noble deeds made our work possible. From a fragment of Dalamud, we obtained not only advanced materials such as refined adamantite, but the knowledge to traverse the stars. And this fragment would not have found its way to us had the Archon Louisois not fought to protect this world. And in so doing, laid down his life.
Mm-hmm.
Now that the vessel stands complete, I cannot help but wonder if it was more than mere happenstance. If it was my father's intention to guide us here. In the hopes that his guidance will see you all safely home, I name the vessel after that.
Oh, okay.
selfsame
Thank you very much for
fragment of
that
Dalamud
blood kitten.
he
Thank you,
delivered
thank you.
unto us. The starship Ragnarok.
Oh! I love the name. I love the name.
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you
Oh,
asked for,
Sigurd.
and not a one less.
So you're... Oh! The tribes. Or rather, the... Oh, what's the term? You changed the name of it.
What are you all doing here?
Oh, I invited them. The representatives of those tribes with religious inclinations.
Right.
You've done a fine job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight, we'll of course need the power of the Mother Crystal. Given its immense size, however, transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare, not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines. But a brilliant idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves.
Summoning?
thou wouldst employ summoning. Or should I say its precursor, creation magics.
Care to explain for our benefit?
Do we have a lot of Porxies with us?
As you
It's
may have
usually
witnessed at Bestways Burrow,
summoning
the Loporrits are capable of creation
will cause
magics,
people to get
which they
enthralled,
use to shape the
unless
moon's
we have the
environment.
talismans.
Yet simple though they make it seem, 'tis a highly advanced and exacting art. To perform it correctly requireth that the wielder holdeth the object in his mind's eye in clearest detail.
Hence the ancients' meticulous management of concepts.
Drawing upon this art, the Ascians conceived of summoning as we know it. A derivative that replaceth the complexity of concepts with the simplicity of zealotry to make manifest a creation.
I see. By combining the Loporrit's magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the Mother Crystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience.
Ah,
Summoning
okay.
as it was intended, one might say.
Okay.
Indeed! Indeed! While Hydaelyn gave us the ability to use creation magics, she forbade us from using it to make anything possessed of a soul, or similar. She didn't say anything about fulfilling the desires of others, though. So, borrowing our friend's faith, we'll create deities using the Mother Crystal's power and send them to the Ragnarok!
Am I the only one here concerned
Oh my
about the
gosh.
risk of being turned into a tempered minion?
But if they're saying the summoning as intended, we really shouldn't worry about that?
I was getting to that. From what I've read in Sharlayan tomes, it appears the Ascians incorporated an additional nasty element into their summoning method. The fervent desire to assimilate others into one's
But again,
belief.
if they said it was like a pure one or what it should be, then
Created are instilled with the self-same desire and use their powers to enthrall people, starting with the summoner. In contrast, our creation magics, the original and the best, except no substitutes, don't incorporate any of that rubbish, so there's no risk of
oh
tempering.
gosh.
I mean, if the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug, but I think we'll be safe enough.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep myself as
Truth
much
be
on mute
told,
as I
I
can
do not understand the
in between
intricacies
stuff.
of this plan.
So in that way,
But
hopefully
none
some of
us
the
would
ladder
ever
sounds
turn
don't get
our
in.
backs on you. When the avatars of our faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them. Where others vilified and suppressed us, you offered understanding and friendship. In gratitude, we will share with you the true expressions of our gods. Not malevolent deities, but benevolent saviors.
This will be interesting to see.
Alright, you lot, we're heading to the ethereal sea. Stay in sight, else you're liable to get lost.
Lead the way.
Oh, I want the little Moogle. Oh,
May we have a moment?
absolutely.
In anticipation of the day man might journey to the stars, we developed these.
Everything's in theory. What is this?
Portable teleportation devices.
Ah.
One for each of you, designed to work in tandem.
That is cool.
Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok. There is no telling what hazards you may encounter. If you find yourself separated or lost, please do not hesitate to use them.
Oh, this is good. That is a really nice gift. Thank
Be safe,
you.
all of you, and come back.
Oh, believe me, I want to come back. I plan to come back.
You as well. I pray you take care.
I just changed her hairstyle. That's all I did.
So I'll go ahead and board. A few of my fellows will remain to assist with the summonings, but rest assured, the vessel won't want for competent crewing.
If you are ready, then you should board as well. Go. And Godspeed.
Marshall, aren't you gonna give your kids a hug before you go? Or maybe they had a little family reunion earlier and just got all that taken care of, so it wouldn't be embarrassing. Right, but now... Okay. I did speak with Arve before. Maybe it's the face details stream bit rate, but can't complain if it's stable. If you would come this way, I will direct you to the bridge. Upon boarding the Ragnarok, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh no! It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Okay guys, it's time to get popcorn, another snack, some drinks, because it seems like we're gonna be in it for the long haul. I'm prepared. Let's go. Let's go, let's go! This is freaking very high tech. Well, it's leopard stuff. Oh, looks like they're on the... They're so freaking adorable. Leaping way.
Welcome to the bridge, everyone! I hope you have everything, because I can't be bothered turning back.
Oh god, these lovebirds. I love them. I love them to bits.
Right then, make yourselves comfortable. We're setting off in just a moment.
Sounds good. That is so freaking cool, though. Whoa!
It's incredible.
Compared to everything else we've seen so far? Yeah. Oh, geez. Everything okay?
This is Fortuno. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
The preparations for the summonings are complete.
Be science fiction now. Oh yeah, no kidding.
Phase of the plan, we have moved the Ragnarok to the launch site. The gates are open. You may depart when ready.
So, are we ready?
As ready as I will ever be.
As ready as we'll ever be. Let's
there
get
you
going.
go.
Oh, come on. The burnt-out star's got more fire in its belly. Try it again. With feeling.
Once again, with feeling. Issue the command to launch. Have Alphino do the honors. Oh, how do I want to do this? Have Alphino do the honors.
Me?
Yes, you.
No need to be coy, brother. Do it, and do it well.
Exactly.
If you all insist.
I do insist.
Onward unto the distant stars and beyond.
That sounds so freaking cheesy.
Ragnarok, engage. Engage! Engage!
Oh my god. His voice like Voltron. Oh gosh, that takes me back. Oh, jeez. That is freaking cool. Oh. Oh, that is so neat. Definitely science fiction. So how does this summon part come into play? Or they already did it? No, they didn't. Holy shnikes. Oh! I've seen that before. I've seen this before in a video. This is like, I think they're like, I remember seeing some videos of like 1.0 content. Was that like clips of it or something? A clip of it or something? Or something similar. Bismarck! King Pokemon! Forever may he reign. Garuda! No one for one trip, thank you.
Carry landwalkers into the sky. I cannot imagine a greater indignity.
Do not sulk so, for thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter. Nay, they may serve also to thrust forth.
Please say the line.
With
Please say the
vigor.
line.
Such is thy glory, and thus it is an occasion to rejoice.
Rejoice!
So come,
let
us revel!
Oh, Bismarck seems to be reveling.
So long
Garuda
as the
seems to be
wind
so done
blows
with this.
freely. I suppose all is as it should be in creation. I will render unto them a storm, that they may pierce the firmament and fly free!
Oh gosh, this reminds me of when we got to Asasla too, when you used New Hog's Eye. Oh my gosh, yeah, we're totally science fiction. What happens when Final Fantasy meets Star Ocean? In Star Trek? Which other shows too? Oh, hell. Traveling through the stars.
Still in one piece? Good.
Nobody's lost their lunch, right?
Sleeping way? Report?
Is he awake? Oh no, he's fully awake.
Fantastic, even. Thanks to the power of those primals, the engines are roaring and we're ripping along.
All values are also within projected ranges. Time to destination is 8 carats. Perhaps 7 at a pinch.
Okay, what's the measurement of carat? I need to know, what's this measurement of carat?
Alright, let's go over some points of caution. Our destination, as you know, is Ultima Thule. Lest you wonder, the place is not a star so much as a patch of emptiness. That's the extent of what our equipment could determine, anyway. From what we know of Meteion, she's likely used dynamis to obfuscate her location.
So how are we supposed to find her in all this?
We'll only know what's there when we get there.
get the ships ready to take off at a moment's notice. We'll support the search as best we can, but it'll be your
How long does it
call
take to eat a
on
carrot?
ground,
Oh gosh.
assuming
Are we
there
talking
is
like a
any.
regular sized carrot or like a baby carrot?
But everything will be fine, I'm sure. Hydaelyn believes in you, so you ought to believe in yourselves. Just don't do anything I wouldn't. Like waiting too long to use those portable teleporters of yours. Personally, at the slightest sign of trouble, I'd mash the button to bits. And you should as well.
What if we mash the button to bits? It might not work.
Understood. We promise to be careful.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
I suggest you brace yourselves. We're about to arrive and the vessel will shake a good bit.
Yes. Believe in the Hydaelyn who believes in you. What the hell? What is it? Did we arrive at Ultima Thule already?
Hey, what is this? Something is interfering with the equipment.
Meteion? Oh jeez.
Greetings.
Hey. Hi, Meteion. Oh my god. That is freaky as all hell.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh. Meteion, it's her, the bringer of despair. Meteion.
So this is Meteion.
Mm-hmm. Well, normally she's in color. Right now she's grayscale.
Have you met one of my sisters?
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So you're not Meteion? Or is
I don't
the race
remember
Meteion?
meeting you myself. But I do know that you're from Etheirys. Why have you come? All you had to do was wait. I would have delivered to you your ends.
We didn't ask for that.
I don't understand. All life is destined to end. Why choose to prolong your suffering? Effort, ambition, love, they amount to naught. Happiness, should you find it, is inevitably lost, stolen away by events beyond your control. There is no logic nor meaning in it. You think there is. Convince yourselves. But it's all a cruel accident.
You're
Come
so
now.
grayscale.
I speak the truth. A truth you would recognize if you looked up at the night sky.
But that's just being
Unbroken
defeatist, though.
emptiness. Cold, dark, and silent. Your world, like every other, is but a blemish upon its perfect fabric. Life is an anomaly. It is unnatural and cannot continue. The sooner you accept this, the easier it will be.
Just to be clear, we're not here to argue with you. We know that life is fleeting, and that in the short time we have it, we're not assured happiness.
Indeed. I've seen far more sorrow in the eyes of many I've met.
Mm-hmm.
I myself have plenty of regrets. And one day they'll die with me. Gone to dust with my good deeds and unfulfilled dreams.
But we accept this. that our existence may seem pointless, that sorrow, rage, and despair will always dog our heels.
But we still have to keep on moving forward, though.
And we press on regardless. That is why Hydaelyn guided us here. In her boundless love for mankind, she has prepared us for this trial, and in her name, we have come for you.
What do you have to say to that?
Yes, I sense it. A burning passion like unto fury. I know it well. For the same passion once burned in many a star before yours.
Oh my god.
Suffocated and extinguished now.
Oh, Meteion, really? I don't need to be freaked out like this. Oh. What? Oh my god. Please stop these jump scares.
I can't breathe.
Oh my god.
You approach the bounds of my ultimatum, where emotions dictate reality, where resignation and acceptance unite to embrace the end.
How? Oh, Raha?
Where those who yet value
Shola?
cling to life can.
Oh, come on. I gotta stop her somehow. Thancred? How are you doing this? Wait, you can't just fade to black. You can't fade to black. I need to see what happens. Okay, we just got knocked out.
By the Fury. Thancred?
He's not here? Well, he went closer to where Meteion was.
Meteion has gone as well. Mayhap he awakened first and gave chase.
Maybe, but we weren't even there yet.
Everyone, it appears we are at our destination.
Okay, I'm wrong.
This is Ultima Thule.
Not that we knew what to expect, but I wasn't expecting this.
So what exactly were you
From atmospheric composition to ambient temperatures, all reading to within permissible range. This place is capable of supporting
So
life.
we can exist here. We don't need to worry about oxygen tanks or anything. Good. But
If that's the case, then Thancred may well have gone on ahead. Let's go and have a look.
it sounds like a plan. Let's open the hatch and let's go.
Meanwhile, I want the rest of you to perform a full inspection of the ship, as well as a biological scan.
So what does this place look
So
like?
it was that the brave wayfarers arrived at last at Dream's
Oh, hey,
End.
Emma. Whoa!
In following their path walked and history written, I am made keenly aware of one truth. Though the curtains may fall again and again, so long as others take the stage, ever shall there be more tales to tell.
Holy...
So, let them bring it to a close, I say.
What the hell is with this place?
Let the curtains fall upon this. The final chapter in the tale of the star.
Hey guys, we're at the finale? Or the final zone?
Is this a dead star?
If it was a dead star, we'd be able to breathe, though.
I live and breathe. Well, the environment itself shouldn't kill us.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Well then, Let us search for Thancred while exploring the area. The ship we leave in your care.
Yeah, let's find Thancred. New world to discover, that's for sure. What the heck? Oh, gosh. If Meteion should strike again with such overwhelming force, I honestly don't know how we are to oppose her. How? She literally took our breaths away. How are we clearly no match for Meteion, yet we survived unscathed? But how? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It is as Livingway said. I can breathe well enough, but something about this place feels wrong. It's so dark. I can barely see anything. Didst thou witness what became of Thancred? So quickly was I overcome by Meteion's malevolence that I saw naught of their altercation. He walked towards her. He had his gunblade out. He is going to slash her, and I didn't see what was after that. There's a dizzying, distorting feeling about this place, as if I could lose my footing at any moment. We must be careful. This sort of reminds me of Mare Lamentorum, in a way, but it doesn't. I can't guarantee you'll be much help in these strange surrounds, but I've readied a provisions node in case of emergency. Of course, if you encounter any real danger here, I expect you to return to the Ragnarok at once. A straight... What is with the text? The titles are all weird. We're fortunate this place can support life, albeit barely, I suspect, given the torpid, stale quality of the air. But never mind that, we must find Thancred. Let's begin our search from the prow of the ship. It seems a good direction as any. Try not to stray too far, lest we lose sight of one another. Guys, I'm scared. I'm glad my phone can be used here, but still, I'm scared. The music almost seems otherworldly, too. They're dragons. Lesser stellar dragon. How big is this map? Oh. 3 Etheirys points. Okie dokie. It's a bit of a big map. Design of the zone is fantastic. It's gorgeous. Although very scary at the same time. I'm just wondering... Another dragon, but this one seems like almost like a statue. Or is it petrified? Well... Oh, there's another... Oh, another dragon. And another dragon. And another... marble statue dragon thing. Oh, gosh. I'm glad I didn't bump into that thing. So what do you guys think about these dragons? I see no one else in this barren waste, do you? Then why do I feel like we're not alone? Like there's another presence with us? Something dark, mournful. What do you mean there's nothing else here? There's dragons! There's a stellar dragon that looks like he wants to eat me for lunch. What are these things? Oh, bubbles? What was this, I wonder? I'm not too sure, but I almost want to say it's a structure like a home? There's a structure here in front of me, yes. A tower of some sort, partially melted? In a strange twist of fate, it seems our perceptions of this place are not so different as it would be elsewhere. This world, as I used to see it, it feels as though I'm dreaming while I'm awake. This is more than the faded memory of Meteion led us to believe. So this is really weird. Well, it's Ultimate Thule. Meteion's here. She has the ability to use Aksha, aka Dynamis. And Dynamis is based on emotion. And there's another... What is this exactly? Looks like what used to be a dragon? These remains have long since turned to ash, and yet they retain their form. So it's ash, it's not some sort of marble statue thing. And it looks like... I want to say like part of the head was cut, like half the body was cut off. I'll know what do you have to say. Ruins, but of what, I wonder? Perhaps we can find something to help us understand the nature of this place. A relic, an inscription, anything. Oh, Raha, what do you have? Oh gosh. Sorry, dragon. I really don't mean to beat you up. Really, I don't. I don't want to beat you up. I like dragons. They're cool. Oh, I don't want to be having breath breathed on. Especially fire breath. That would be silly. That would be gross. There. No more dragon. Dynamis crystals? Okay. Look here. This part is relatively intact. This intricate sign at the top suggests it is man-made, though its builders were surely not men as we conceive of them. Having said that, I swear I've seen this pattern before. Huh. Molten structure. What does it say, if anything? And can I read it? This metallic pillar has been partially melted like some time in the distant past. The damage does not appear to have been inflicted deliberately. Rather, it calls to mind the indiscriminate destruction often wrought in the heat of battle. There's a battle here of some sorts? Oh, okay, up here is where I need to go. Oh, we just have to be careful of additional dragons. Oh, Estinian, there you are. I was wondering where you went to. Wow, you found a view. Oh gosh, I better not look down. I'm going to go totally crazy. I thought this hill might afford a better view of our surroundings. A poor decision in hindsight. Beside the light of the ship, all is shrouded in darkness. If Thancred is here, I'll never know it. From what I can tell, we are near the edge of an island, if you can call it that, surrounded by floating debris. I don't think he came this way? Unless... Do footprints show? If not, it'd be pretty hard to tell if he's been here or not. We need our Thancred detector. Do I have a Thancred detector? No, I don't think so. Were you able to find anything? Yes, I saw dragons. dragons, which I thought were statues, but they're not because they're ash, but they've kept form. Really weird structures, including a metal pillar that looks melted, so there was some sort of battle here. This stuff sort of reminds me of when I was in doing the Omega raids. Like the stuff on the floor reminds me of that. As I feared, and still no trace of Thancred. There's nothing but emptiness as far as the eye can see, which, unfortunately, isn't very far. Although I can't help but suspect that someone or something is here. There are dragons around here. You can't see... There are times I sense it drawing close, and then a chill washes over me, leaving me exhausted. Well, there's enemies around. I just can't understand why you can't see them, though. Leaving me with feelings of death and anguish. Yeah, there's dragons. I think that might be something over there. I felt it too when I was near that thing. I think I might see something over there. Oh, what are you talking about? There's nothing there. Yes, there is. There's a dragon right there. You don't see them. Does anybody see them, or am I just going crazy? Before we jump into any conclusions, perhaps we should search elsewhere. Oh, please tell me this place doesn't make me go crazy and I'm seeing things. Agreed. We've found only more questions when we are in desperate need of answers. There's a fair stretch of terrain from the ship's port side we have yet to explore. Let us try searching there, then. But there's stuff here. Elise, a word before we join the others. Or did I just drink too much before I left the last stand and I'm just suffering? I need to go up this way? Oh, back towards the ship. Okay. What is that thing back there? It almost looks... I want to say almost like a black hole, but that's not a black hole. Oh, and I have to search for ether currents too. Oh, hello, dragon. Bye, dragon. Oh, no? Okay. Fine. You want to fight with me? Sure. We'll fight. We will... Well, I'll put you out of your misery. Oh, gosh, no. I don't want flames. Flames are bad. I don't have the flame retardant clothing right now. Right. This way. Oh, there's the Stinian. Wow, we're a fair ways away from everybody else. You see them too, don't you? The dragons. Oh, thank God, there's somebody else who sees them too. I was worried I was the only one. As I thought, their presence is tenuous at best, but there's no mistaking it. No doubt your bond with Midgar Somer and mine with Nidhogg is what allows us to perceive them. Oh, yeah, we would be the only two. This is awkward. Could these apparitions be related to the dragons that now live on Etheirys? Better to leave such conjecture to the others. In any case, we must be careful. We may soon find dragons they can see as well. Death and anguish. What happened to them, I wonder? Well, there was... From what I remember, when doing the... when doing some other things as well, wasn't... Oh! Aether crystals! I think? What in the world? Wait. Wait. Why are you glowing? Why are you white? Why? The other guys were ash, so what's with you? In the time before, I soared across our skies. North, west, south, east. No wind swifter than I. Now, those skies are lost to me. Thou art unlike the others. This place ill befits thee. Do not tarry over long. Who are you? The telling of my tale alters not its course. If thou knowest my brethren whence ruled these skies, will our kingdom return? Shall I boast that I was the first among our hunters? Will the comrades I failed live again? Nay, once I lived, and now I await the coming oblivion. Nothing more. You guys are just giving up. What is this place? This? Oh, this is not our home. To our home did come the metal demons who of life and joy scoured it clean. Oh yeah, it was a battle between dragons and like Omega or something? These are mere bones, and among them do we rest our wings forevermore. Leave us now to our mourning, traveler. Thou wilt find no solace here. Okay, can I attune to this? Did you ever read the section in Encyclopedia Eris and the Dragon's Language? No. I did find a copy of it, which I have not read because somebody else in my house has borrowed it for the time. They liked reading it. Drink not of this spring, tainted are its waters, and thy dainty form hath not the capacity to withstand it. No drinking water. Okay. But what if I'm thirsty? I better go back to the ship, I suppose. Please tell me you guys see the dragons here. That is not just Estinian and I. Dragons. 'Tis true they're not of our world, but to find them in a prison of despair. Okay, so at least you see them here too. I felt like I was the only one going crazy. Surely mine eyes deceive me. This cannot be possible. My sight may have been restored after a fashion, but I fear what I see cannot be trusted. It's as if Meteion herself has etched these images upon my heart. I doubt not that such a feat is within her power, given she constructed this sanctuary herself. Look there! Are those ghosts, you think? No, it's not ghosts. I don't think they're ghosts. It seems these dragons have yet to succumb completely to the darkness of this place, meaning the others should see them as well. So the ones we saw succumb to the darkness, so once they die, they become ash? So one really interesting thing about their language is that words relate to life have an N in them, and lifeless words have a H in them. Keep that in mind when reading their names. Okay. I'll try to keep that in mind. Thank you so much, Amy Jess. What exactly is this place? Did I get transported to the world that the dragons were from? Where, like, their home went after Omega and his brethren dealt with it?
What you see is a memory of a world that
Hi,
once
Meteion.
was. A world suffering a slow death, whose denizens cried out for the release of oblivion.
So you recreated this?
What? Their world is dead?
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow and shade, perpetuated only to suffuse dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Oh gosh, this can be depressing as all hell.
Our friend Thancred.
Yeah, where is Thancred in all this? Obviously, he didn't kill you because you're still around.
He is at your side, is he not?
No.
Oh yes. He is here and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words.
What did you do to him?
Huh. Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist.
Because the air is breathable and it's okay.
I tried to drown out your ether with dynamis. Beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe.
Right.
Such a simple thing, unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone. Didn't even have the chance to be transformed.
Oh, freaking hell, no. No,
Yet
no, no, no,
somehow,
no, 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 no.
He managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it. A single word. Survive. That wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered it, causing this space to be remade.
He's the reason why there's
into
air
a place you can perceive, and where life can endure. That you draw breath is proof that his soul lives on. For how long, however, remains to be seen.
Well then, we should hurry and tend to business.
No. It's not gonna work.
It's futile. You will never reach the true me. I told you, emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter its nature. You may see, but you cannot touch. Walk, but not advance.
Thancred
Meteion
gone.
holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
I don't know.
I do not know. But Thancred gave his life that we might come this far. We must press on.
Agreed. We cannot turn tail here. Not without something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
I like the little wavering in Yishtola's voice though for a second. How is his reward? I lost Thancred. He was like the first Scion that I met up with too. He was my freaking favorite. And I was... This leads me to believe as well that I'm going to lose people along the way. And I don't want to. So all the death flags make sense. Silver. Quest complete. I don't like that quest. I don't like that quest. He can't really be gone, can he? Meteion herself said his soul persists, and that he is the reason we are still breathing. If so, then maybe... My aim was true. I had her. How are we to defeat an enemy we can't attack? I'm not quite too sure because A, it's really hard to attack her. B, she said, we can walk, but we cannot advance. How do we advance then? Emotion rules this place. And wishing and dreaming won't do much because that's not really emotion per se. It's hard to believe Thancred was able to overcome Meteion's will, yet here we are. Would that the price for his victory had not been so high. I understand now why the Loporrits were surprised to find this environment could sustain life there, but for Thancred's sacrifice. His will was strong enough to reshape Ultima Thule that we might survive, that I might see him again. His sacrifice must not be wasted. It definitely will not be. And again, the weird things with the titles, for the quest titles. Soul without a body, a form of being with which we are not wholly unfamiliar. Indeed, for we existed in a similar state when residing in the first. The circumstances are rather more dire than that, 'tis true. But I choose to believe he is not forever lost to us. Gosh darn it, I hope not, because he is my favorite Scion, damn it. Regardless, in sacrifice he hath afforded us a chance to prevail. Lest us not squander it and ascertain the nature of this realm that we might confront and defeat Meteion. Estenian, Elise, would you mind accompanying me in speaking with these dragons? Perhaps they can enlighten us. I would ask the rest of you to survey these surrounds. If there is a path that may lead to our quarry, we must find it. Very well, we will convene here when everyone is finished. Meteion said these dragons are shadow and shade from a world whose denizens sought oblivion. As such, they're not as likely to be amicable to company, let alone conversation. So please, be careful. Careful, we're always careful. Let us split up and gather what knowledge we may. Who can I speak to first? Oh, you! So this one has an H in it, so based on what Amy Jess, what you mentioned, words related to the ones that have H's are lifeless words. A visitor, not of the star. Could thy slender hands bring plague to our world? Thy breath extinguishes life's feeble flame. Oh, how we would adore thee, alas! With time our flesh shall wither, our souls fade, and so we wait for its inexorable march unto oblivion. If thou art not come to hasten our demise, I bid thee leave us. We crave not companionship, only silence. It seems that yes, these did wish for oblivion because they don't even want to talk to us right now. Beyond that distant veil, paradise lost, so glorious, so beautiful. We were a proud and noble race, strength embodied. We knew only love before they came. Metal monstrosities of black and silver. No bonds of blood did they share, nor conviction did they have to guide them. A crushing defeat. Never had we known such shame. Still now are the winds, though none could fill these wings burdened by ignominy. We fly no more, only sink into oblivion. I swear, this place is good. I'm worried at this point that this zone is just going to be depression. Oh, up here. Hello, those who have joined to this realm of depressed dragons and lost silence. That would bid me to speak? Folly. I observe the lesson of stone. I shall not fly, nor speak, nor roar. Only watch, and wait, and end. But one sight yet stirreth my blood, tempteth me to raise my voice in lamentation. Knoll, the cradle of unsung dragons. No words, no songs are possessed of the weight to describe such tragedy. Go, if that be thy will, I shall remain. Where am I going to? Let's find out as to where they want me to go. The other thing I've noticed is that normally when you enter a new zone and you're going through the storyline, you usually see aether currents, and I do try to catch them when I see them, but so far I haven't got a single one. Oh, that being the case, I can use my aether compass. Yeah, do that one. Oh, 531 northeast. Okay, I'll have to get maybe up here. Eventually, I'll find one. Turtle! Turtle, turtle, turtle. I love turtles. Except when they try to eat me, then I don't like them very much. So what? Down? Ah, wall. I think. It's just hard to see around here. It's so dark. Go. Where's the entrance? Wyvern! Do I find some sort of entrance? Oh, there we go. What a... Eggs. Dragon eggs? They led you here as well, did they? It was described to me as the source of their woes and proof of their end. I think I'm beginning to see why. It's a hatching ground. Or was. I've seen similar on Etheirys. Give me a moment, guys. I'm just waiting for some stuff to finish. Oh, thank gosh. Magar Somer's kind must once have lived and thrived in a place such as this. Vichas said his father was driven from their ancestral home by war and strife. This, then, is the fate of those who remained. Let's have a look around. Maybe these eggs have more to tell of what happened here. Oh, gosh. I think I'm gonna cry. Inside the shattered egg, you find the remains of an unborn dragon. The body has already begun to decompose. Gosh darn it. The gelatinous, half-dried membrane covering the corpse suggests it failed to emerge. A murky liquid has pooled inside this eggshell. Noxious furor is indicative of contamination. This was a little bit harder than what I was expecting. This is so messed up. It's even more messed up if you put it into an additional thought as well. There was stuff, I'll just call it stuff, that happened years ago, which was incredibly heartbreaking. Sort of, I guess, sort of similar to this, but not exactly. Well, obviously not dragons, but just loss and sadness and despair. And unfortunately, this sort of brings me back to that moment. Things are better now, obviously, but just takes me back to a dark time in my past, which, unfortunately, this just brought up again. Oh. I do not mean to get so emotional. I'm just gonna give myself a moment just to calm myself down. So bear with me. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay. Gingerly lifting a large egg from the viscous mire, you peer inside and see a formless mass soaking in a pool of embryonic fluid. Your stomach turns as you return the egg to its resting place. Thank you. This egg appears to have been broken from the inside out. Perhaps the dragonet within succeeded in hatching. What's this? I thought all the eggs had been ruined. If the dragonet was indeed hatched, there is no sign of it here, or its sire for that matter. We should look for them. You should start with the cliff tops and I'll search the plains. Sounds like a plan. It sounds like maybe one survived amidst everything. So it's not just all sorrow and despair. There is some hope. I hope. Because finding some hope in dark times, that's sometimes a little bit very hard to do. Brave dragon. Oh. Yeah, it hatched, but looks like almost a shadow of his former self. Oh, don't make me kill. I don't want kill this thing. Gosh darn it, SC, why? Damn it. Why do they make you attack the baby? This boisterous howling hath been quieted. By thy hand, I presume. Everything all right? I thought I heard a dragon or something resembling one. Ah, I see what's happened here. Was that your child? Perhaps. Some eggs within Knoll are indeed mine. If life within one did quicken, the beast thou hast slain may be of my blood. Yet I do not recognize it, twisted and malformed as it is. Not a dragon in truth, but a reminder of our failure, a testament to our shame. Explain. I need to hear all the story. They descended from the heavens, cold, heartless machines, and with them rode war and death. With fire and fury, rage and rancor, we gave answer. It was a long and bloody battle, but only the beginning. Untold chaos and destruction swept over the star. In the end, the invaders were victorious. Yet when they looked upon their prize, they deemed it unfit for requisition. We were abandoned to our ruin. The survivors sought to put away their shame, to rebuild, a futile effort. In purest soil replete with aether did we once cultivate our nesting grounds, but our lands were barren, and any eggs nurtured in such desolation were fated to rot. What few survived to hatch emerge as abominations. We shall have no new progeny. But there are dragons among you capable of journeying to other stars. Yeah, there was Midgar Somer. He and his children managed to get to Etheirys. That there are. Many would make the attempt, each bearing a clutch of eggs. The richest stars were home to the harshest rulers, and the arrival of dragons incited contests for supremacy. When the fires faded, the wars lost and won, they too were reduced to ash and waste. 'Tis the curse of those who seek life, to be drawn into conflict, to conquer or be conquered. A vicious cycle we now choose to break. We tire of conflict, of everything. We wait now in sweet, merciful silence, free from strife and suffering, still as stone. Wait! You claim your kind is doomed, but there is another star. He's given up. Oh. They didn't want to listen to Estinian at all. Testival. No! Not Estinian too! No! They want only to brood in silence, to be left alone with their grief until time itself comes to an end. The sole reward for senseless bloodshed, a pain I understand, and wish that I did not. What fools we were. But now isn't the time for such thoughts. The others will want to hear what we learned. Come. Is it at... Okay, great. It's back there, and I tuned myself so I could just pop back over there. But yeah, this is just so freaking messed up right now. What else did these guys find? With luck, they've learned something to help us devise a plan of action. I chanced to gain audience with several dragons ere we returned, though I expect their tales are much the same as those you heard. We would hear what the dragons had to share with you, even if it is no different from what they told Urianger. It would have value. Did your exploration prove eventful? Converse with any dragons? Yeah, but they weren't very great conversations. Good to see you made it back in one piece. The more I see this place, the more bewildering it becomes. Alphino, were you able to establish any meaningful contact with the dragons? Yes and no? I see. They wish to escape what they perceive to be a cycle of conflict. Thank you, Elise, Istinian. As for our part, I believe we are more acutely aware of our confines than before. We started by traversing the perimeter of the island to see if there might be a path leading off of it. Sadly, there was nothing to be found. There is no small amount of debris floating around. Could there be enough to serve as a bridge to lead us elsewhere? I considered that, and so I tried throwing a stone into a potential platform to judge its integrity. But it never reached its mark. As it crossed an invisible threshold just beyond the boundaries of the island, it vanished, only to reappear above me and fall at my feet. It would be too quick to presume that what we see outside of this space is as it appears. Which is why I returned to the Ragnarok and asked the Loporrits to search for a potential path. However, the ship's instruments failed to provide any conclusive data on the surrounding area. Until we know more, I think it's too risky to attempt flying to another island. What Meteion told us before, that emotions dictate reality here, might be the key. But I'm not entirely sure what emotion might manifest a bridge to lead us to safety. So what you're saying is, we've no way forward. Just what Meteion mentioned. At present, if it is indeed emotion that governs this island, perhaps it's not Meteion's, but the dragons that hold us here. Their thoughts of despair and wanting to die are preventing us from moving forward? They tire of conflict and have chosen a path of oblivion to escape it. Or rather, they've chosen no path at all. Meaning there's no way for the dragons or anyone here on this island to advance. Oh, that's a good point. A sound theory, disheartening though it may be. If that's the case, what recourse do we have? They are not like to be persuaded to help us. Their reasoning is built on a history of turmoil and strife. Without irrefutable proof that the future is not as bleak as they believe it to be, can we just tell them more about Midgar Sommer, and his eggs? That they landed on Etheirys, that there's dragons there. Granted, I don't know if we want to bring up the section of Nidhogg wanting to conquer. Well, maybe some of the dragons would be okay with... No, they wouldn't be. But a lot of them were okay. Oh, and then there's a whole bit about Bahamut. But that's also because the Alligans were assholes. Mayhap persuasion is not the answer. Meteion meant to unmake us then and there on the Ragnarok, and she would have succeeded if not for Thancred's determination. She conceded that it was strong enough to overpower the despair that otherwise rules Ultima Thule, and reshape it to a degree. Perhaps it can be done again in like manner, by overpowering the prevailing emotions. Overriding despair with hope? It was Ultima Thule's architect, Meteion herself, against whom Thancred did pit himself in a clash of wills. Though I marked no leader among them, as such, I did chance to encounter a dragon-possessed of despair far more potent than most. Potent enough, mayhap, to dictate the course for others, and thus their domain to follow. He spoke few words, carefully chosen, their tone and timbre alone threatening to rend my heart in twain. Challenging his desire to remain may allow us to alter the island upon which we stand. Alas, I fear my vaunted rhetoric availed me not against his calcifying heart, but mayhap one of you will fare better. I'll go. I don't know what words I can speak, but I want to try. Then I shall gather thee. Al End, they call him, in the dragon tongue. Thou wilt find him nearby, eyes fixed upon the water. Well, what do we have to lose? Let's get going. Let's try. Again, Estinian, I don't want to lose you. And the fact that I saw the little quest bit and your picture was on there makes me very worried. Estinian? Estinian, please don't. And I think they might be done construction for the day. Yay! Oh, sweet relief. My head no longer hurts. Well, not as bad. But thank you guys very much for your patience with me. And with everything that's going on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is that him over there? Al End. Yeah, that's you. I'm here to give you hope. We will crush this despair. I love how the dragons
He
look
remaineth
though.
as he was when I first approached, entombed in melancholy.
I see. Perhaps I could...
I'll handle this.
Oh gosh. The organ music. Oh, it's like Heavensward stuff.
Waiting to die like all the others, are you?
Our pride is crushed, our souls corrupted, the winds are stilled, and the heavens offer no comfort. There is nothing left for our kind. Our long lives a curse as we wait the end. Still as stone we shall become.
So you say. Yet your kind has found a new beginning on our star.
Mm-hmm.
One of you braved the expanse, bearing with him a clutch of eggs. They and their children now rule our skies, their song heard by all.
Our kin? On another star. And yet, Upon thee do I smell the blood of my brethren. Yeah. Were they drawn into discord and war on their new home? Mm-hmm.
They were. They suffered much, and repaid their suffering in kind.
Laughter. It mattereth not whither we fly. Ever will a sanguine ocean await us. Ever will retribution's wheel turn. And so, on the last of my pride as a dragon, I break free of this wheel. I renounce conflict, exile myself from the other, never again to be touched by the flames of hatred. Don't give up.
Had your brethren made the selfsame choice, my family might still be alive.
But without that, then you wouldn't have never met Emmerich and had all these other things happen to you, though.
You must be willing to confront it. To stare into the face of your foe and see yourself in him.
The music from Heaven's Word.
Only then can you break the cycle of torment and tragedy. This lesson, a dear friend taught me at the risk of his life. There is no nobility in your penance. You wallow in self-pity.
Yes.
After everything we've endured, we will not let you stop us.
What? A bird? What is this?
Estinian!
Stay
back.
We tire of war. We tire of turmoil. Dignity tarnished, crimson stained. Our misery, our shame, too much to bear. Release us from war, from life.
That bars our way. The rest is up to you.
No! Damn it! Keep on losing people.
No! Not Estinian too!
Yes, we keep on losing people. And then there's wind.
There's a wind.
Alfie?
He's opened the way for us.
Oh, Alphino.
Sacrificed himself to remake this place. Like Thancred did.
Oh, Alfie.
Oh, Alphino.
Those were like brothers.
Come. Let us follow the wind. It will not lead us astray. He would not.
Damn it. I feel so bad for Alphino right now. Because he saw... There's sort of like brother sort of relationship between him and Estinian. This is so freaking messed up. Based on this and what my understanding is, in order for me to proceed throughout here, I'm gonna have to lose Scions. I don't want to lose Scions. I traveled so much with them along the way. I don't want them to go bye-bye, damn it. I don't want to lose all the people that I've had these journeys with along the way. It's freaking brutal. It's harsh. Is it just me? Did the music change? Sort of. It sounds a little different now. I'll end the only dragon here with a life-bearing name, and end means end because all life has an end. Just bear with me for one moment, guys. Sorry about that. Wind confluence. If I'd known this place would claim Estinian too, No, it's what had to be done. Must this always be the price paid for safe passage? It seems like that's the case, though. And I don't like this. As by the beating of mighty wings doth wind blow, where dragons may ne'er touch the sky, he and the shade he bore shall soar free. The wind has stayed the fog that covered this island, and the air. No, it no longer feels so stifling. Look there, the wind. This is Estinian's doing. I'm sure of it. We should ride its flow and see where it leads. And so we shall. Destination. A powerful gale has delivered you to another island. The other Scions should arrive before long. I thought they were done. No, they're not. I can still hear them working. He did it. He found a way forward for us. Oh! The dragons remain trapped within a prison of their own making, lamenting the horrors of war. Yet Estinian knew them better than most. He was a man of honor and a dear friend, willing to fight to the very end for what he believed was right. And he's still fighting, Alphino, just like Thancred. Their sacrifices are why we can survive here, why we still have a chance to stop her. Even in spirit, they're unwilling to give in to despair, and we mustn't either. Alize is right. We must press on for their sakes. Roads paved sacrifice? Ice? Ice? As Shola and Elise said, we must continue. Notice a change in our surroundings. Perhaps this is the memory of an altogether different world. That just makes me believe that this is just like a mishmash sort of world? Or zone? It would be prudent to learn more of it. Tread carefully, lest we lose our footing in this sand. So what else we can be seeing here? Puppy. Puppy, I need to give you some love. Because goodness knows this place is depressing. I think I could probably only do this zone in short bursts. What is this place? What are those? It looks like ghosts. Drifting. Sand. Sand everywhere. Ugh. If not for the light emitted by these glyphs, I might as well overlook this monolith. If you were worried about my vision, you needn't be. I can still see quite well. Another seemingly barren world. For mercy, the air is nowhere near as stale, but still quite dry, and the sand will no doubt prove bothersome in due time. Were it not for the violet crystal embedded in its surface, it would appear as ordinary stone. A curious script hath been etched upon them. Alas, it is not a language which I'm familiar. I cannot say I recognize it either. Nor I. The dragons, from what I recall, preserve their knowledge in song and eschew the written word entirely, so we may assume this is the work of another race, one we have yet to encounter. Meteion claimed the dragon's world suffered a slow death, seeking the release of oblivion. What life we find here, like as not, doth wend its way towards a similar end. Well, didn't Meteion, or her sisters rather, visit all sorts of worlds, and all of them ended pretty much in despair? Okay, now I'm starting to see aether currents. What do you suppose that is over there? I'm not sure. It is hard to make out at this distance, but its surface seems to bear the same crystals as this monument. Meaning there's a chance we might find whomever built them both. We should go and have a look. Come on. We shall, but I need to get that, ether... I need to get the ether one first. This is the first one I've seen. Whoa, jeez. There's a lot of friends here. Oh, and I met a friend. What the hell are you? The eyes are so creepy. It's like hypnotizing almost. It's just really, really creepy. And the language is odd. Well, I got my first ether current. So this way? Oh. That looks like a beholder. That looks like a beholder. What is this world? Hollow of the flesh? Ghostly figure. You're not red. You're just very white. you don't have the hypnotized eyes. Yours are just glowy. Hail, travelers. This is a most unexpected occurrence. Hello. Is this your home? Indeed it is. Forgive me. I've forgotten. An exchange of introductions is expected when first meeting those with whom one is unacquainted. You're very, you have a very large vocabulary, sir. I think you and Urianger will get along well. What the? Don't do that. That's freaking creepy. You lost your head. What the hell? When the vibration of vocal folds was still required to convey our thoughts and intention. E-A? I believe was the pronunciation used when referring to our people. Though it's not entirely applicable given to our present state, you are welcome to use this appellation. As for nomenclature to address my individual person, I believe it would be pronounced Kofkut? Yes, Kofkut of the EA. We have encountered beings that communicate intermittently through thought, but one never is wholly without voice. And losing their head... This is just extremely weird. Bear with me, guys. You love these guys? What about them do you like so much? Is it because of what they look like, or just the whole how they talk, or is there something else about them? I presume we are having this conversation via the medium of ether, or dynamis, as this place is suffused with vast quantities of it. Fascinating in either case. Oh, I gather your response to my presence is positive, then? Oh, that is well, for there is something I wish to ask of you. All the above. Oh, okay. Like yourselves, we, EA, are aether-based life forms. Therefore, it may be surmised that your bodies are comparable biological composition to those ones we possess. Wait, hold on. To those we once possessed. Am I talking to a ghost? I have a number of queries regarding your subjective perception of the 5 senses: sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. In total, I have prepared 198,712,180,827. We won't live that long. That is insane. That's rather a lot, isn't it? Aha. My apologies. I've omitted a great many details necessary to understand the nature of my request. Though we dispensed with our corporeal vessels long ago, we have rediscovered a need for the flesh, and have endeavored to recreate our erstwhile forms. However, all pertinent records have been lost due to the passage of time. You left your bodies, and now you want them back? Buyer's remorse? No, it's not buyer's remorse, but decision remorse? Take, for example, the nervous system. It is well within our power to recreate, but we have no frame of reference for sensations once experienced by our people. which may compromise our ability to interact with our physical environment. And the reason you need to regain corporeal forms? Yeah, that's a good question. Oh, why? To bring an end to our to bring an end to our existence, of course. Okay, let me get this straight. You guys left your bodies, became whatever life form you are now. Then you want to go back in your bodies so you could kill yourselves off. Huh? Though need is perhaps too strong a word. It would be a simple matter to unmake ourselves through the use of Etheirys exsanguinators, but such a death seems inadequate. The traditionalists among us believe proper death requires an inescapable sense of impermanence in one's final moments, an experience found only with bodies of flesh. Oh, we should very much like to hear more of your plans. In exchange, we will answer any questions you have to the best of our ability. Such an exchange of information. Oh god, that is very unnerving. Can you not do that mid-conversation? Such an exchange of information would indeed prove useful. Very well. To ensure efficacious exchange, I hereby invite you to our home. Yes, the abode of the EA, where we traditionalists prepare our demise. I presume your consent to answer these questions is indicative of a tactful approval of our plans, in which case your cooperation is greatly appreciated. I must caution you, however, be mindful of the EA wandering the desert. Their desire for bodies of flesh could be described as overzealous. Now, if you would follow me. So is it EA or is it EA? I'm confused as to how to pronounce this. This is going rather smoothly. Not that I'm complaining, mind. Even so, we mustn't forget their aim is oblivion, much like the dragons. Though I fail to see why a civilization so seemingly advanced would choose to unmake all they had created. Iya. Okay. Aya? But it's been a while. Or whatever. Iya? Aya? Something in between. Okay, thank you guys. So this is not an Aetheirys. It looks very pretty though. They are very cute looking, but the whole wanting to end themselves sort of ruins the effect. Lumina. Oh, do you guys change forms? Oh, I gotta see this. I gotta see this. Do you guys change forms? Please tell me that you guys change forms. Please tell me you change forms. Do you? Do you? Vorpal Blade. Oh, come on, guys. I need you to change to something else. No? Oh. Do you? There's a reason for my madness here. Because they remind me of a type of enemy that was in Final Fantasy XI. And they sort of look like this, but then they change forms. So like it turned into birds and other stuff. It was rather cool. But it looks like these are not the same things. I is sad. I is sad. That's a lot of crystals over there. And there's our little ghosty friend who likes to lose his head every so often. Welcome to our abode. Most of our compeers you will find remain idle in their domiciles, though your quizzical expressions indicate my phrasing is unclear. I speak, of course, the violet crystalline constructs hanging from the stone structures there. You say they remain idle, but what of your work to regain corporeal bodies? Ah, an astute question, and understandable given your finite nature. We have no desire to pursue our research, for it is no longer necessary. If, in our idleness, we are struck by a sudden inspiration, we rise to pursue said inspiration to its conclusion. That is why I was present for your arrival, and why I continue to engage with you still. But while the others are not currently in a motile stage, rest assured they would not object should you disturb their respite. You need only cast your thoughts towards one of their crystalline domiciles to communicate. So I don't need to knock. I just think, and therefore I am. They look rather pretty. How do they reside in these? You cast your thoughts towards the crystalline domicile, but there is no response. Knock knock, nobody's home. Oh, Etheirys. Let me just tune to this first. Then we can start clicking on more things. Now I can go to this one and see if anybody's home. Knock knock? Oh wait, cast my thoughts. Are you home? You wish to speak? Very well. Pray, a moment, if you would. Oh, do I have to wait somewhere now? Or do I just keep on trying to find more people? Or beings? People that want to chit-chat. And hello everybody who is watching along. Thank you for joining me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And welcome to Ultima Thule, and we're meeting up with the ghosty guys. Oh, just a moment, I must remember. What form did I take when I last emerged? And, oh, one more. One more. Come on, you. There we go. Ugh. The strange moaning comes and goes, but soon fades into silence. This is a pretty pool. It looks to be a pretty pool. Right? Oh, I can swim in here. Oh gosh. Is it safe for me to swim in there? Oh, my buddy. Just please don't remove your head while I'm talking to you. That's very disturbing. Oh, did your inquiries yield satisfactory responses? Some? I see. If they fail to answer, then it's likely because their minds have unraveled due to prolonged idleness. They are not but concentrated ether now. Worry not. There are others who have need of those lodgings, and they will not prove a hindrance to remain as they are. But most importantly, you said some few did answer your request for an audience, yes? I imagine they will be with us ere long. Flesh Abandoned? I'm struggling to read some of these titles. I had no luck, but everyone else fared well enough. Quite a few Ea have awakened. Oh, there they are. Oh, 3 of them. May I introduce to you Lalak, Dudek, and Negnegd. Yo! It has been too long, Kafka. I dare say Saturn IV has since completed an orbit. Indeed. Until the travelers brought it to my attention, I hadn't noticed how unraveled some had become. Travelers? Ah, of course, of course. The ones who wish to know why we seek to regain corporeal forms. The truth of the matter is as plain to see as the neighboring systems, but my single account would fail to satisfy the requirements for scientific objectivity. Thus, I did bid them to awaken you. Am I the only one who struggles to tell who's speaking? Nay, you are not. In the absence of corporeal forms and the divergence they afford, mayhap such similarity in voice is unavoidable. Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, Kopkop, have you already observed the requisite custom for the travelers? The one which is expected due when receiving guests, a matter of protocol form. Oh, I don't think I'll ever get used to that. Ah, yes. So long has it had been completely escaped my mind. And still does. What was it again? I can't seem to remember. Yeah, neither do I. Pity. I was hoping you would. Perhaps we can search the archives for the answer. Oh, come now, Nick. The archives have long been frozen, lest we subject ourselves to further dolor. Surely you recall that much. Ah, yes, of course. Food. The custom is to serve food. Beings of flesh such as they must regularly replenish their ether. By contributing to their replenishment, we communicate our friendly intention. How would these guys give food? Oh, that's right, that's right. What kind of food will they give me? We duly invite you to join us in a communal repast, after which we may engage in leisurely conversation. If we have a chance to learn something, then I see no reason to decline. Ah, excellent, excellent. If you would care to follow, we shall feast you on the purest ether. Are they going to be transforming the ether into food? We're not just going to say, hey, here's ether in a cup or something. Oh, this facility is where we replenish our ether. There's no particular name for it, but we traditionalists sometimes use the word restaurant. And why am I thinking the restaurant at the end of the galaxy? Oh, gosh. Now then, if you would take your place with your comrades, the space will soon be awash with purest ether. Please absorb as much as you like. Oh. I miss Douglas Adams. His books are so good. You brace yourself for a rush of sweet, sweet ether, but nothing seems to happen. Perhaps you need to wait a little longer. Let's try it again. Once more with feeling. You brace yourself again, but again, nothing seems to happen. Oh, just as I suspected. Meticulously as one may recreate the Aea's homeworld, this is Ultima Thule. One cannot simply generate ether here. As recreations, our friends are oblivious to this fact, the very truth of their existence, much like the phantoms of the recreated Amarant. Yeah, actually, that's true. It is just like Amarant, although I do like Amarant a little bit better. I think probably the more with the whole look and feel of it. However appearances may seem, we must ever be mindful that it is the memories of the dead with whom we deal. If there's something we kind of use more by means of bring beings or stabilize people. How long the signs for sleep on Crowd's life support. Yeah, I know. That's pretty scary. Oh, so did you have your fill of ether? Alas, we could not absorb it. A deficiency in our forms, it would seem. Oh, how very unfortunate. May I ask how you normally replenish your ether? Through eating food. Through your mouths, you say? How very primitive and quaint. To think that their mouths serve not only to expel sound, but to draw in substance besides. Such life forms have long since vanished from our systems. Though we regrettably could not partake in your magnificent feast, rest assured we feel your welcome most keenly. In the course of acquainting ourselves with your sophisticated ways, however, we could not fail but wonder, wherefore do you wish to obtain vessels of flesh, and thence to vanish? Will you not favor us with an explanation? Good question. Oh, you flesh and blood beings are always so hasty. Oh my gosh, please don't do that in the middle of a conversation. It does have its charm, however. Very well. We shall indulge you. In the beginning, when the Ea yet possessed corporeal bodies, our ancestors dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge and technological advancement. By transcending all limitations, we believe that we would eliminate sorrow and abide in true happiness. From the tangible such as land to the intangible such as labor, there exist myriad hindrances to progress, but the most confining of all was the flesh itself. Our natural lifespan was distressingly middling, you see. Too short to enjoy unhurried lives, yet too long to be considered disposable. Furthermore, to simply maintain the integrity of our bodies demanded considerable resources. But we managed to solve this problem. After long years, we discovered how to become non-corporeal entities with everlasting lives, untroubled by the failures of the flesh. Thus changed, we had more time and freedom to continue our scientific pursuits. We went on to make ever greater strides in our quest to transcend all limitations, until we finally decided to challenge the last of them at all, the limit of knowledge. That is to say, deciphering the laws of creation. Wow. We sought to discover how the universe came into being and explain all extant phenomena, and thence predict the future. If we could achieve this, we believe that we'd be free from uncertainty and anxiety. What did you find? And did you find the answers you sought? Yes? No? Maybe so? Oh, yes, we did. Our efforts revealed to us a fundamental truth. Knowledge of said truth is essential for the continuation of our conversation. If you would learn more, we would share it with you. Oh, no, we mustn't. Primitive as they are, they would be unspeakably cruel to deprive them of their ignorance. Nay, they are possessed of corporeal forms, their lives readily ended. And those who have gone before, it is not our duty to warn them. Wow, what that thinkest thou? This is the type of people that she'd really get along with. Because they have lots of knowledge, and this is one thing she yearns for. We have deliberated and come to a consensus. If you are resolved to know it, we will disclose to you the truth we have discovered. The truth of the universe. Seek us the stone pillars just outside the bounds of the abode, a place called Elehayyme. Elehayyme? 'Elehayyme? 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 ' fundamental truth. We will hear it, of course. Let us learn what has led such enlightened people to this indolent end. I think I want to try to do this one last quest. And then probably after that, that'll probably be it, because holy crow, this has been so long today. And it seems important considering that they have all the heads there. Ere we join the air, there is one trifling matter I would fain investigate. Elise, Graha, might I trouble you for your assistance? But of course. My thanks. We shall head outside the abode if you would kindly follow me. I not know what mischief you are plotting, Urianger, but I trust you have our best interests at heart. The rest of us shall go on ahead to Elehayyme. Lest you worry, we won't start without you. What does he wish to discuss? Except now I'm worried that he feels that he's going to be the one that's going to be opening the way next. Which I really don't want him opening the way. I do like Mr. Though. I know with I heard some people call. Oh, sorry, friend. I must destroy you. If you turn into a birdie, though, I'd forgive you, but I don't think you will. Oh, nope. I wonder if those are semblances of their previous bodies. If that's the case, then what makes the beholder type mobs? Oh shoot. Ah! Oh, I met too many friends. That was really silly of me. Are you guys gonna stop? Or are you gonna keep on chasing after me? Oh no, they stopped. Whew. That was my own fault. Aye, this place shall serve. Is the spring you wish to investigate? Pray forgive me, my friends, but there is naught to investigate. 'Twas a pretense to speak in private. You have our undivided attention. As we have established, here in Ultima Thule, those denizens of ruined stars are recreated in their twilight days. Yet one question doth arise in my mind. So faithfully formed are the simulacra that they believe themselves yet amongst the living. How dost thou suppose this is possible? What are my options? Meteion has taken their hearts into herself. Meteion made contact with them while they still lived. I couldn't begin to guess. Well, she did contact a bunch of beings. Well, some of them she didn't get much chance to. She made contact with them while they still lived? Of course! She must have visited the stars of the dragons and Ea before either race perished in their entirety. Thus, could she make their emotions her own, and with them create more faithful simulacra than had she relied on any historical account? So too did I theorize, and upon that assumption, consider how those two races have met their demise. According to thine own tale, Meteion perceiveth the emotions of those nearby as her own. Yes? A heightened sense of empathy intrinsic to her nature as an intellect. In the course of her starfaring journey, she encountered beings who strongly desired a cessation of their existence. She would be powerless before that desire. Yeah. Even as she possesseth the power to grant it, the power of Dynamis. 'Tis my supposition that, overwhelmed by their longing for death, Meteion did unleash Dynamis and ushered the dragons and the Ea unto their doom. Of course, such was not always the outcome. Full many stars did she find already lost to ruin. In order to create a terminus, however, the fervent desire for the end is essential. Therefore, should you struggle to find the way forward, pray ask yourselves this. In the place where you stand, whose is the soul that yearneth most desperately for oblivion? Oh, why do you tell us this now? Because you're going to confront the little ghosty guys. And you want to open up the way. Ne'er again would I betray your trust. This pledge I did make to my comrades. In bringing these into my confidence, I would remain true to my word. You want to open the path. As for thee, let us consider it my fitting reward for the secrets I harbored for the Crystal Exarch. The shoe's on the other foot. Because when Exarch worked with Urianger, he wanted him to prevent the Scions from acting against what he was planning to do. Now Urianger is asking for the same in return. I once placed my faith in thy chosen path, walking at thy side, full knowing that we were bound for thy demise. I ask now that thou returnest the favor, and abide in faith as I fulfill mine own destiny. If you say my debt has come due, how am I to refuse? Can I refuse? I don't want more Scions to go. 'Tis indelicate of me, I know full well, and I can but beg thy forgiveness. Yet even if must needs go to such lengths, I cannot well feign ignorance of the answer I have found within. The answer to the question, in what moment might I stand strongest? After all that we've been through, I will only say this. Do what you must. Do what you must and see your conviction through. I shall, my friend. I shall. Without further ado, then, let us go join our comrades. But to hold such a secret. Raha? Oh. Let us be off to Elehayyme. Oh, Raha. And poor me too. To hold on to such a secret. And to say, yeah, it's okay. I'll be okay, I will hold everybody back. Well, Urianger makes that choice. I don't like this at all. Level cheater? Oh, that's cute. Keep notes too. But he's a mark, so I better not kill it. It's somebody else's mark, so I'll leave it for them. Now, how far up do I need to go? The abode of the air. How far up is it? Oh, is this the place we're talking about? Oh yeah, everybody's here. It seems everyone is accounted for. Shall we then? We shall.
Please continue.
Oh.
Tell us about this truth you discovered.
Very well. Bear in mind, however, that the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge, for such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not. We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world. We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb III.
Oh, okay.
As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating how much time you have remaining.
You are entirely too kind. I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
I will still be creeped out by that look.
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand. Having remained entirely in the bounds of your star, the phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp. But this expansion has since continued unabated. Speculating that the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery. The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies. Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars will be born, and the universe will enter into an eternal ice age. In hopes of proving that this determination was erroneous, we scrutinized our research from all angles, even as we sought to avert the everlasting winter. The endeavor proved fruitless. So infamously so, in fact, that it became synonymous with vain effort. The universe as we know it would end, and there is no way to prevent it. Beneath the weight of this knowledge, our society stagnated. Though we had time still, it was a cold comfort.
But
why strive for anything when desolation is assured? When our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost. No civilization would rise from our ashes. No scholar recover our knowledge. In silence unbroken, naught would stir. Intellect was once our pride. Overnight, it became our shame. Our works, monuments to futility. Immortality, our greatest invention, became a source of suffering. Rather than suffer on, many chose to unmake themselves by means of etheric exsanguinators. Etched upon these stones are the testaments of such souls. Though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture. Once we have obtained vessels of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish. If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge. Ignorance truly is bliss. If you would cling to your illusory happiness, remain primitive and pure.
Yeah, it feels very much like an artistic Fox story. Yeah, absolutely. She doesn't accept that answer.
So that's your story. While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh my gosh, Ursula. Holy crap.
We have reached a faulty conclusion. That our science failed us.
Oh, and you hear the music usually plays with Ascians.
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension. And that, I accept, is true. I do not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion. In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach the wisdom of the Eire. But of one thing am I absolutely certain.
Oh gosh, I just realized
I will
something.
Not be happier in ignorance.
She's going forward with this. What about Ryoshi?
You mustn't.
You're stopping her. Why?
The most important lesson I've learned.
Stop, Ursula. Please don't let Ursula do this.
Passing one's eyes over words. Nay, it is when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value.
And here she is, just grasping on a lot of things that Meteion has taught her over the years.
Onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow. The universe may end, and all may be for naught. But I will live as I always have. I will always seek out new knowledge. And no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
She's rejected you.
Only to be expected. Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it all. But worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you. And we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
Gonna turn into another... the bird again. What is with this bird? It... I guess it represents the Meteion bird?
Keep calm and listen well.
No.
Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it. Asm's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back.
Yeah, I can use my crystal.
But you mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic.
Promise that.
We came here knowing what victory may cost, so press on. Press on. And do not look back.
Oh, for real. Not you too. No, we're not losing two people at the same time. No.
As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
Ryoshi.
Gosh darn it,
My resolve
SCY.
hath never been as strong as thine.
Why do it once?
Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret. In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats. This truth I have learned in the course of our journey. And many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality. Thus shall I hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
I don't like the fact that we're losing people in order to make our way through.
With you to urge us on, how could we possibly fail?
We lost more. And the sign count is now down to 3. Freaking hell. And there's our way forward. Damn it.
What's this? An extinguished civilization. Rekindled.
Damn you, Meteion.
That's right. Our quest doesn't end here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
There. That's where you'll find me.
Huh?
Is that another star?
Oh, the one that's floating above us.
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of rebirth. Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn. Alive again. To know suffering anew. True salvation lies not in dying. It lies in not being born.
So you're wanting to break the cycle altogether.
I would give to you.
Oh
to
my
all life on beautiful Etheirys.
gosh.
To that end, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun. Attain it if you can, before your friends' emotions fade away, along with their protection.
Damn you. Have to find a way up there. Oh, gods. Oh, man. Alright. Unfortunately, though, this will mean the end of the stream. Because, unfortunately, I have no more time today. But what we'll do is we'll continue on next week, starting the usual time, so about 2 p.m. Eastern. See how much further down this rabbit hole goes of depression. Thank you everybody for stopping by today. I do appreciate it. Thanks as well as always for your support. If you want to come by next week, I'd be more than happy to have you. we'll be having a Persona video coming out tomorrow. And then it's back to Trails of Cold Steel 2 next week. But thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and a wonderful weekend too. Take care, everyone. Bye.